ahead of the other students?
You know, in some
How was that
areas,
transition?
in basic things like math and you know, for I guess that's a 10th grader, sophomore in high school, I didn't have any problems with that. However, in church school, you're not taught history, you're taught Bible. Bible is the history. And I found that my classmates knew a lot more about history than I did. And I made a crazy decision as probably a junior in high school or so. I took a class that the boys almost never took. And I don't know, but I think back on that and I thought, well, it was an all-girls class. And I probably took it because I like to be around the cute girls, right? And that class was typing. And the girls would take it because their jobs that were out there for them after high school was to be a secretary. And the big job that secretaries do is to type, you know. And in this high school class, you could be a 50 or 60 word per minute typist, you know. I still don't have a clear recollection of why I did that, but if I look back at it from later, when computers came out, I could touch type, and all of my friends were, you know, doing this. And I had no idea that class would mean that I could communicate with these little Apple computers when they first came out and so on. I think it was just luck that I'd happened to do that. In high school, public high school, my favorite instructor and my favorite course was physics. And he was a wonderful instructor. And he did a lot of lab experiments in class. Even things that made big noises. And he wanted to show us physics not from what you could read in a book, but what things he would set up and demonstrate. And that to me, especially since I didn't know it, but I was using some physics trying to build and fly model airplanes. Boy, those just come right together. And I couldn't wait to go to class for physics in high school. That was a biggie.